I found the oil and filter change on my Jazz 2 simple and straightforward once the engine under tray was out of the way. This is what I needed to do the job. Ramps, 3.6 litres of the recommended grade of oil, an oil filter, a sump washer, an oil filter wrench, a 17mm ring spanner, a container for the old oil, a Phillips or crosshead screwdriver, flat-bladed screwdriver and pliers, a work light, some clean rags, a funnel for pouring in the oil, some kitchen roll. I also needed some spare plastic clips. With the car safely up on ramps, the first thing was to remove the engine under tray. I undid 6 cross-headed screws and their washers and removed 2 plastic clips at the front and 2 at the rear of the under tray. These plastic clips were a real pain to remove as I found they'd previously been damaged. In theory, you just prise out the inner bit a few millimetres and the whole clip should come out. I managed to get some new ones from Vehicle Clips on the internet. The Jazz needs the ones with 10mm shafts, 2 short ones and 2 long ones. With the under tray out of the way, it's easy to get to the filter and the drain plug and do the oil change in the normal way. The words engine oil and an arrow pointing to the drain plug are helpfully moulded into the engine block. I used a 17mm ring spanner for the plug. With the oil drained and the old filter removed, the rubber gasket on the new filter was smeared with oil and the new filter was screwed on by hand to the recommended tightness. The cleaned sump plug with its new washer was bolted back tight. I poured in about 3 litres of new oil through the funnel, replaced the filler cap and started the engine. Checked that the oil pressure warning light came on and went out, and checked for leaks. This was a good opportunity for a quick visual check on the underside to clean up if necessary. Replacing the under tray was simple. I replaced the 6 screws with their washers, popped back 2 short plastic clips at the rear and 2 long ones at the front. I made sure the tray was firmly clipped and screwed on so it didn't rattle when driving over uneven surfaces. I then reversed off the ramps and completed filling the rest of the oil and checked the level once it had been left for a few minutes. Checked underneath that chocks had been removed and nothing left on the ground, and that was it. Finally, I made a note of the date and mileage. Job done. In my area, the old oil can be put out for the weekly recycling collection, but the toxic old filters have to be taken to the local recycling centre.